Wall showed me 1037. We're southbound on Sonora Road. Speed's 80 miles an hour.
On February 23, 2024, at 8:52 p.m. Trooper Walker spotted a blue GMC Terrain with expired tags on Highway 412. When attempting a traffic stop, driver Sean Cantrell immediately fled southbound on Sonora Road. The vehicle accelerated to 80+ miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone while driving on the wrong side of the road. The taped rear windows prevented visibility of occupants, including an unseen toddler. Corporal Elkins joined as backup as the dangerous pursuit continued onto Haberton Road.
I think you're down Millsboro.
Let me get around and try to pit either. Taking up both lanes.
Copy.
Coming up the Ranchero Road, speed 70. Still no traffic.
Copy, Ranchero, no traffic.
During a sharp curve, the fleeing vehicle veered off-road, struck a tree, and rolled onto its side. Troopers broke the rear window to access the trapped occupants, discovering 5 people inside. A toddler was found in an improperly secured car seat, creating a life-threatening situation. All occupants were medically cleared at the scene, despite the violent crash. Passengers revealed they had begged Cantrell to stop, but he refused due to active warrants.
Hands, hands, show us your hands. Crawl out one by one. You go to the front. Hands, 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 hands. Hands now. Hands right now.
Hey, get out the door right now. Keep your hands up.
Stop, stop, stop. Hand me the kid. Somebody come here. Everybody else keep your hands up. Stop.
Hey, drop the knife right now. Drop the knife. Where were you sitting at?
I was sitting on the back of the passenger side of the car.
What's your first name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Spell it. Is that all in this person?
Cantrell was arrested and charged with 15+ offenses including child endangerment, fleeing, and drug possession. 6 active warrants from multiple agencies were discovered during booking. Methamphetamine and marijuana were found in the vehicle during the search. Additional charges included reckless driving, false imprisonment, and driving on a suspended license. All evidence was processed and logged at Troop L headquarters for prosecution. While this reckless driver endangered innocent lives, our next case features a drunk suspect who pushed officers to the limit, with disastrous results.
212.
On April 20, 2024, an officer observed a white Ford pickup swerving on Nelson Road in Baldwin County. The erratic driver pulled over without prompting, but fled when emergency lights activated, stopping 500 feet later in a driveway. Approaching the vehicle, the officer noted slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and strong alcohol odor from driver David Arrington. Arrington refused orders to exit, locking doors before suddenly accelerating away, initiating pursuit. A fleeing passenger fell from the truck during escape.
can't let him back on the roadway.
Arrington raced at 80 to 90 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone, striking roadside objects and nearly causing head-on collisions. After surviving 2 attempted pit maneuvers and ramming a patrol car, officers executed a decisive pit maneuver near Low Road. The impact spun the truck counterclockwise onto the east shoulder. Despite landing on its side, Arrington continued accelerating until officers pinned the vehicle. The 11-minute chase covered approximately 9 miles of dangerous driving.
Low Road, he is heavily intoxicated. He needs to be stopped.
On the ground!
Keep your hands up! Keep your hands up! Check on the truck!
Officers extracted the combative Arrington at taser point as he lit a cigarette in the overturned truck. A search revealed cocaine in his pocket, and he refused blood alcohol testing. After medical clearance, he damaged a patrol car en route to jail. Charges included DUI, felony fleeing, drug possession, and assault on an officer, with additional warrants served at booking. The suspect's vehicle was impounded as evidence. While this drunk driver's escape failed spectacularly, our next suspect thought he could outrun police in a stolen car, with even worse consequences. On March 17, 2024, at 3:41 a.m., ALPR alerted officers to a stolen gray Toyota Corolla traveling on Route 1. The suspect ran a red light at Fairhaven Avenue and accelerated when officers attempted a traffic stop. A high-speed pursuit began northbound on Route 1, with Trooper D. Bragg joining near I-495. The suspect made an illegal U-turn at Franklin Street, striking Bragg's patrol vehicle during a failed roadblock attempt. Speeds reached 100 miles per hour and 55 miles per hour zones as the chase entered the Springfield interchange.
We got multiple solo law enforcement. Just let's make sure 301's direct on that. We're going to get this car out.
301 on direct. I'm also on 95 south.
648, that's me. Keep running. So my car's got some pretty good damage. Just door whenever you're ready. You guys work on that. I got the radio coming up on back, looking a mile. Flight traffic speed 110.
Stand by for pit, north and backwards.
Big end. Keep it tight.
301 Alpha, good job, region 4.
I just ran a trooper again. He's definitely hit a couple troopers now. Let me pin him out. Big end. Keep it tight.
301 Alpha, good job, region 4.
I just ran a trooper again. He's definitely hit a couple troopers now. Let me pin him out.
The suspect assaulted law enforcement by ramming patrol vehicles 4 times on I-495 and I-95. After multiple failed running roadblocks, Trooper J. Corvin executed 2 pit maneuvers near Backlick Road. The second impact with a Jersey wall disabled the stolen Corolla on southbound Y-95. Driver Reggie White fled on foot, but was apprehended, while 2 passengers were captured via police helicopter support.
People just 1050 hard across all lanes.
1050 across all lanes.
Left got him. He's got put in jail.
Side.
Side.
You hurt? From what?
White was charged with grand theft auto, 4 counts of felony assault on police, and multiple felony eluding destruction charges. Additional counts included driving without a license and interstate violations. Magistrate K. Schools denied bond, and White was transferred to Fairfax County Sheriff's custody. Both passengers faced separate charges processed by Troopers Bragg and Corvin. The stolen vehicle was impounded as evidence following the violent 22-minute pursuit. While this chase ended with a textbook pit maneuver, this next suspect's reckless escape attempt leads to an even more destructive conclusion. On January 29, 2021 at 2:45 p.m., officers observed a silver Mazda run a red light and weave through congested traffic near Georgia 3. When emergency lights activated, driver Dominique Haynes accelerated, fishtailing onto Richard Petty Boulevard. The chase entered racetrack property before speeding southbound through Henry County at 102 miles per hour in 45 miles per hour zones. Haynes crossed into oncoming traffic, causing multiple near head-on collisions on Lower Woolsey Road.
Radio. Radio, I'm going around the track at the off of 19. This is a gray Mazda, stand out for the tape. Robert Lincoln Williams 5343. Robert Lincoln Williams 5343. Speedway and Low Gloucester Road. I'm inside of, I believe it's Henry County. I'm inside of Henry County. You clear?
Reaching 103 miles per hour in 35 miles per hour zones, Haynes endangered school zones and residential areas on Wildwood Road. After running another red light at SR 92, the officer attempted a pit maneuver but was cut off. The Mazda entered Fayetteville city limits, forcing the officer to abort initial pit attempts due to dense traffic. A final pit on SR 314 spun the Mazda into a Chevrolet Malibu, while the patrol car struck a Toyota Camry due to brake failure. The 20-mile chase ended with both vehicles disabled.
Okay, I just kept flipped and I also got down.
Haynes and passenger Shayla Holmes were apprehended without resistance. A large bag of suspected marijuana was found during vehicle inventory. Both suspects were wanted by Lovejoy PD for a prior chase. Haynes faced charges including felony fleeing, drug possession, and multiple traffic violations. The pursuing officer sustained minor injuries in the collision. All evidence was transferred to Lovejoy Police Department for prosecution. While this pit maneuver successfully ended a 20-mile nightmare, our next case proves some suspects won't stop even after crash, with far deadlier consequences. On February 3, 2024, Kentucky State Police pursued a Dodge Caliber through Clay County's mountainous terrain after the driver fled. The suspect, later identified as John Brewer, a known offender with prior chase history, accelerated dangerously through Manchester backroads. Officers tracked the vehicle crossing into Jackson County via rural routes like Robbins Branch Road. Despite high speeds and winding roads, troopers maintained surveillance using local terrain knowledge. As the Caliber reached dead-end mountain roads, troopers executed a tactical box-in maneuver near a bridge. With all escape routes blocked, Brewer was forced to surrender after exiting the vehicle. Bodycam footage captures officers recognizing Brewer from a previous chase 1 month prior. "We chased you a month ago," an officer states while detaining the suspect. A search revealed no additional occupants, though Brewer initially lied about having passengers.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Sorry about that, boys. I didn't want to lose his old car and all that stuff here, boy.
What's your name?
John.
John what?
Brumley.
John Brumley. We chased you a month ago. I don't know where we're at.
Next to Bridge Branch.
Hang on just a second. Where we're at?
Next to Bridge Branch.
You got any dope on you?
No, sir. No, sir.
Brewer was arrested without further resistance and charged with felony fleeing, reckless endangerment, and related traffic violations. Officers confirmed his criminal history during processing. The suspect's vehicle was impounded for evidence, concluding the mountain pursuit that covered approximately 15 miles of dangerous rural terrain. No injuries were reported despite the high-risk nature of the chase through winding mountain roads. While this mountain chase ended with a suspect's surrender, our next case shows what happens when drivers refuse to stop, with far more destructive consequences.
Passing the high school, Villarica High School.
On March 13, 2021 at 5:20 p.m., officers observed a black motorcycle making illegal lane changes without signals on Georgia 61. When emergency lights activated near S. Van Wert Road, Leverett accelerated, passing vehicles in no-passing zones and blowing through stop signs. The pursuit continued through multiple residential streets with Leverett repeatedly checking for officers while increasing speed. The chase reached dangerous speeds through school zones before entering Villarica High School property.
Turning right, turning right, turning right. Rocky Branch. Black bike, black shirt, black helmet. High rate of speed. Tell Villarica we're going to come back to Villarica and get on the interstate probably. Passing the high school, Villarica High School. Coming up 78 at Sunoco. Coming up 78 at Sunoco. Turning right on Clearview, right on Clearview. Still on query view. Dead ends, dead ends.
After the motorcycle slid onto its side behind the high school, Leverett attempted to ride the bike and flee again. Officers deployed a taser when he refused commands, incapacitating him at the scene. EMS treated Leverett for elbow injuries sustained in the crash, though he refused hospital transport. His girlfriend and sister arrived to collect personal belongings during processing. The totaled motorcycle was impounded by Mayfield's wrecker service following the 7-minute pursuit through residential and school areas.
Trying to get back around, get to the high school, 848. 1050, 1050. Hands up! Hands up! You good?
Just press my headset off. I can't hear you. Just turn it off. Just press the, all I can do is
We go.
don't rip the wires, please. Sir. Sir, all you do is press the back button.
Taking the helmet off.
Sir.
Pick the wrong one. This is my game right here. This is my game. You can argue that all day. You looked at me 5 times.
Leverett was charged with felony fleeing, reckless driving, multiple traffic violations, and resisting arrest. Body cam footage confirmed his dangerous passing maneuvers and disregard for school zone safety. Carroll County Jail processed him without incident, though he faced enhanced penalties due to the pursuit's proximity to school grounds. The arrest marked Leverett's 3rd traffic-related felony in Carroll County since 2018. While this motorcyclist's reckless run ended with a crash, our next case shows an even more brazen attempt to outrun justice.
You signal that he's about to pull over, but about to make a left right here on Lee.
On June 5, 2022, officers observed a motorcycle weaving dangerously through the R75/85 traffic near Langford Parkway. The rider, later identified as Alexander Aldridge, ignored emergency lights and initiated a high-speed chase onto I-20 westbound. The pursuit escalated as Aldridge drove the wrong way on Oak Street and through the West End Mall parking lot. Georgia State Patrol joined as Aldridge re-entered I-20 eastbound, exceeding 100 miles per hour in the HOV lane.
West End Mall, making a right. Right on RDA.
We're making a right on RDA going past West End Mall.
Going back, gonna be going north on Lee.
Clear northbound Lee Street.
Going back eastbound on 20.
Clear going back eastbound on 20. Pray any other more units, please. I-20.
Past the boulevard in the back. Still in the car left lane. Orange motorcycle, black male, skinny, all black.
The pursuit continued with Corporal Smith regaining contact near Candler Road, where Aldridge exited onto I-285 South and Jonesboro Road. After running low on fuel, Aldridge slowed, allowing Corporal Smith to force a safe stop. The 32-minute chase covered multiple interstates and surface streets, endangering countless motorists. Aldridge was arrested without further resistance, and his motorcycle was impounded by South Metro Towing at 8:15 p.m.
Okay. Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. What'd I do? What did you do? Hell. What did I do? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, we'll get going. behind me. I ain't allowed to hurt him.
Aldridge, a Jonesboro resident, was booked into Fulton County Jail on charges of felony fleeing, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license. His expired tag and active Clayton County warrant for failure to appear added to the charges. The motorcycle was held as evidence, and the scene was cleared by 12:20 a.m. on June 6. While this motorcyclist's luck ran out of gas, our next case shows a suspect who pushed police to their absolute limit, with far deadlier results.
Georgia 166 at Old AP. 166 at Old AP. It's me a gray SUV, temporary 28, all 233-7424, P233-7424, so temporary.
On May 30th, 2021 at 7:10 a.m., officers clocked a gray Saturn VUE speeding at 73 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on GA 166. The vehicle initially pulled into a Quick Trip parking lot, but abruptly fled when approached, accelerating to 100+ miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. The driver ran multiple stop signs on Old Airport Road and Shady Grove Road, while dangerously passing vehicles on double yellow lines. Officers pursued with full emergency equipment as the suspect displayed clear intent to evade. After the suspect turned onto Northside Drive still exceeding 100 miles per hour, officers executed a pit maneuver to end the escalating threat. The impact spun the Saturn clockwise into a guardrail, disabling it in the left lane. Both occupants, driver Daniel Breimer and juvenile Bryson Priest, complied with commands to surrender. Breimer admitted fleeing due to lacking a valid license, confirmed by GCIC, which also revealed an active Carrollton warrant for failure to appear. The juvenile was released to guardians at the scene.
Messed up now, boy.
Get your fucking hands up! Get your fucking hands up on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Put your hands by your back! If you move, I will shoot you, you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will shoot you if you fucking move.
Yes, sir.
244, you 10-4?
244, Bill, come 10-4, 1095. Hey, passenger! You stay on the fucking ground, too! Don't you move now.
Clear on 1095.
Everybody else in the vehicle?
Breimer was arrested for felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving without a license, and the outstanding warrant. The Saturn was impounded by L&N Towing as evidence. Breimer was transported to Carroll County Jail for processing, facing enhanced penalties due to the juvenile passenger's presence during the reckless pursuit. While this PIT maneuver ended one reckless chase, our next case shows how quickly routine stops can turn deadly when suspects refuse to surrender. On February 20th, 2021 at 8:42 p.m., Trooper Zachary Walker clocked a white Audi speeding at 83 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on Harry S. Truman Parkway. The Audi initially stopped but fled when approached, running red lights and driving wrong way on Deliceps Avenue. The suspect, later identified as Devontae Hankerson, led police through 25-plus Savannah streets, reaching 100-plus miles per hour with lights off and intentionally swerving at oncoming traffic. Multiple PIT attempts failed due to the Audi's aggressive braking and residential obstacles.
With him at 56, coming up to 52nd now.
Trooper Walker performed a final pit maneuver on Ranger Street, spinning the Audi into another vehicle. Hankerson fled but was apprehended nearby, while passenger Tory Hawes was safely removed from the wreck. The collision caused minor injuries to other motorists. Officers recovered drugs and cash from the vehicle. Hawes confirmed Hankerson had been using marijuana during the chase.
Just make contact with him on, make contact with him on the right. He's brake checking here. Okay, 1050, pit 1050.
Hankerson showed impaired indicators, green-tinged tongue, watery eyes, and failed sobriety tests. Charged with felony eluding, DUI drugs, drug trafficking, aggravated assault on officers, and multiple traffic violations. Refused blood testing after Miranda waiver at 9:07 p.m. The patrol car sustained oil pan damage during pursuit. This case proves how narcotics can derail lives in seconds. But our next suspect makes one reckless choice that sends events spiraling beyond control, with irreversible consequences.
We're going to be connector south, just before Langford. Oh, actually just at University Ave. It's going to be...
On July 3, 2022, Trooper Guerra observed a black GMC Envoy with unrestrained occupants on I-7585. Driver Jonathan Hartker fled when approached, accelerating to 95 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone with his elderly mother as passenger. The pursuit continued onto Interstate 85 South, with Hartker dangerously weaving through traffic, crossing gore areas, and driving onto shoulders. The chase escalated as Hartker entered opposing lanes on Camp Creek Parkway, forcing vehicles to evade his erratic maneuvers. Trooper Rich executed a successful pit maneuver at Global Gateway Connector, spinning Hartger's vehicle counterclockwise. When Hartger still attempted to flee, TFC Mathis used his push bumper to pin the SUV. Officers drew weapons and a taser to extract the resisting Hartger from the vehicle. The suspect eventually complied after a brief struggle, admitting he fled due to driving suspended with no insurance and his mother's warnings about jail.
Are you out of your mind? I scared you, bro. You're an idiot. Put your head, put Oh, you want like that? We can throw it like that? Back up.
Hartger faced charges including felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving suspended, false registration, and an active Michigan warrant for failure to appear. His mother was unharmed but visibly traumatized by the 25-minute pursuit spanning multiple highways. After medical clearance at Wellstar Southern Regional, Hartger was booked into Clayton County Jail. While this suspect's reckless choices endangered his own mother, our next case shows troopers executing another textbook pit maneuver.
361 Milledgeville, 1080. 361, 1080.
On January 8, 2021 at 9:25 p.m., officers spotted a taillightless, tagless minivan leaving a Milledgeville convenience store. When activated lights at Economy Inn, driver Forrest Trees accelerated violently with passenger Rihanna Heron inside. The 12-minute chase reached dangerous speeds through residential streets with Trees running multiple stop signs and driving in gore areas.
Displayed. Let's see if I can put them here.
We're clear north on MLK.
On MLK, headed towards Jefferson. Milledgeville, we're at Jefferson, making a right. Southbound on Jefferson. Southbound Jefferson.
Clear North Jefferson, making a right.
We're southbound on Jefferson, we're at Virginia Hall. Got a pit right here.
Troopers executed a pit maneuver on East Hancock Street, striking the minivan's rear quarter panel at 47 miles per hour. The impact spun the vehicle 180 degrees before it flipped upright against the curb. Airbags deployed as the passenger side crushed against rocks, trapping Heron inside. Trees immediately fled the wreck on foot into nearby woods. The successful immobilization ended the 12-minute pursuit, but left the passenger requiring emergency extraction.
We're clear, there's one.
Milledgeville, pit, rollover, pit, rollover, pit, rollover. Need EMS en route, River Bridge.
No pit and rollover.
Hey, stop! Show me your hands! Stop! Stop! .361 Milledgeville. I'm here. 361 Milledgeville. Ma'am, are you okay?
Trees faced charges including felony fleeing, drug possession, reckless driving, and leaving the scene of an accident. Heron's conflicting statements about Kyle driving were disproven by her emotional admission of Trees' involvement. Baldwin County Jail records confirmed Trees' prior incarceration history. While this meth user's escape attempt failed spectacularly, our next case proves some criminals never learn.
Did you just try to hit me? Foxtrot 64, they're taking a 1031 in the white Toyota,
Stand by for tag.
On March 12, 2024, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office responded to a shoplifting call at Palm Coast Landing Shopping Center. Witnesses reported 3 suspects in surgical masks stealing from Bath & Body Works and TJ Maxx. Deputies spotted 2 women with overflowing shopping bags exiting a store. When approached, the suspects fled toward a waiting white Toyota sedan, driven by Gerald Jenkins, who ignored commands to stop and nearly struck a deputy while reversing. The vehicle sped away, leading deputies on a high-speed chase through the area.
Foxtrot 64, they got the tag covered with a medical, same as what we just had. They're heading out to U.S.
10-4, we're landline with somebody that has eyes on.
6134, I think I have the vehicle over by BJ's construction site now, heading eastbound. I need you guys to stay off the radio. We're about to go south onto Seminole Woods.
Southbound on 7.
Turning, making a U-turn now, going back towards 100. First character is a Bravo, last is a Sierra. Coming back out on 100, gonna be going east.
Gonna be going east on 100.
The vehicle, with its license plate obscured by a surgical mask, continued to evade capture, weaving through traffic. Deputies deployed tire deflation devices, but the driver swerved to avoid them. The pursuit ended dramatically when the car plunged into a water retention pond near a gas station. All 3 suspects were apprehended without further resistance, emerging from the submerged vehicle.
They came out here now! Shoot her head!
Get on the ground! Lay down on the ground now! On the ground! On the ground! Get down on the ground! Hands behind your back! Hey! I didn't do anything! Show your hands! Show your hands now! Put your phone down!
Charlie, 2 10 while you're welcome to go from Firefly. They're getting ready to launch.
I don't have nothing. Stay there, don't fucking move.
Denver. 111, okay, the way station.
Stop moving.
10-4, 111.
A search of the vehicle revealed stolen goods from multiple retailers, including Bath & Body Works and TJ Maxx, valued at over $1,836. Deputies also found a device used to defeat anti-theft tags. Gerald Jenkins, with outstanding warrants in 3 counties, was held without bond. The 2 female suspects, one on probation for a previous retail theft conviction and the other with an active warrant, were also detained. All 3 face multiple charges, including retail theft, evading law enforcement, and possession of theft tools. While these suspects were caught after a devastating crash, the next case takes a different turn. A Karen who became an absolute nightmare for the cops.
I just picked it up. I'm doing work for him. I understand.
All right, see driver's license, please, proof of insurance.
With me. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have one. I'm working to get it back. I'm a single father.
On June 16, 2022, officers stopped a vehicle with expired plates outside Home Depot, suspecting theft of a pressure washer. The driver, David, admitted to having no license and outstanding warrants. His passenger, Holly, initially refused to provide ID, claiming she had no identification. As officers attempted to verify their identities, Holly became increasingly uncooperative, setting the stage for a dramatic escalation.
All right, direct express card. I mean, like I said, if you run me, it's going to come back to a warrant, man.
And you're David?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. If you just give me a break.
Well, we'll discuss that in a moment. All right, you can have this back.
Okay.
And miss, you have no ID on you?
I'm going to look. I'm going to look. Are you going to run him?
Well, what's your social security number?
I don't know if I heard. I had a stroke. I had a stroke about a year ago.
I'm going to give you one chance. I'm going to give you one chance, all right? Don't lie to me about who you are.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
This is your only chance to be truthful. You got it? What's your name?
Holly.
Holly what? Holly what? I'll be right with you. Hold on, please. He's wanted out of the sheriff's office.
He's got all kind of warrants. He's got to have like 4 of them. Sheriff's Office, Twinsburg, Parma, Morgan County SR, call Rocky River Home Depot.
Holly suddenly bolted from the car, armed with a jackhandle, and attempted to flee. When an officer tried to stop her, she swung the jackhandle, striking him in the head. A chaotic struggle ensued as she resisted arrest, even trying to force her way into a bystander's Mercedes. Officers eventually subdued her, though not without a fight, leaving Holly with minor injuries from the scuffle.
Don't move.
Get your hand behind your back right now.
Stop, please.
Get your hand behind your back right now. Lay down.
Please stop, please stop.
23, we're at Aldi's. Hands behind your back.
Please stop. Even shoulders go in a second. Stop.
You just picked up a felony.
Please stop. 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 I can't breathe. Stop.
You can breathe fine.
No.
A female lady was one of my officers in all these parking lots.
Stop. I said stop.
Put your hand behind your back right now.
Stop.
Hand behind your back right now.
Stop. Okay. Sir, stop.
A search of the vehicle revealed drug paraphernalia and stolen items, including the pressure washer. David was charged with drug possession, while Holly faced multiple charges, including attempted assault on an officer and resisting arrest. She later pleaded guilty to some charges and no contest to others, receiving a prison sentence of 3 to 4.5 years. The incident highlighted the dangers officers face during routine stops. As this Karen's attempt to evade the cops ended in a lengthy jail sentence, the next case takes a darker turn. A wanted felon who thought he could outsmart law enforcement, only to face the harsh consequences of his actions.
55 on my primary, we're going to be 40 westbound, 440. Traffic's kind of thick right now.
On May 2nd, 2023, troopers were alerted to a speeding and reckless red Nissan Rogue on Interstate 40. Hazen PD located the vehicle and initiated a pursuit. Trooper Hernandez joined the chase, heading westbound to assist. The driver, Tego Caldero, a previously deported felon with an active immigration warrant and a connection to a Tennessee homicide, refused to stop, leading law enforcement on a high-speed pursuit.
Pass him on shoulder. Can we put it 110 or what? Am I able to put it this speed? I got a spot right here.
As the chase continued, Trooper Grace executed a PIT maneuver near the 152-mile marker, successfully stopping the SUV. Caldero was ordered out of the vehicle at gunpoint, complying after a tense standoff. Hazen PD took him into custody and transported him to Prairie County Jail. The arrest was swift, but not without risk, as Caldero had been driving erratically at speeds exceeding 110 miles per hour.
Face away from me! Hey, walk backwards to me! Get back!
Hey, I'll put cuffs on his cover.
I gotta stay here, stay here, stay here. Walk, face away! Walk, get up and walk! Get up! Get up and walk! Walk backwards! Walk backwards! Face away from me! Keep your hands on top of your head and walk backwards. Walk backwards! Walk backwards! Walk backwards! Keep coming!
Caldero faced multiple charges, including aggravated assault, felony fleeing, and DWI, drugs. ICE issued a detainer due to his status as a deported felon with an active warrant. Caldero's attempt to evade capture ended in failure, with his criminal history ensuring a lengthy legal battle ahead. This attempt, like the next case, met similar results, proving that evading law enforcement rarely ends well. On November 26, 2023, TFC Nicholas Guerra spotted a silver Hyundai Santa Fe speeding at 75 miles per hour in a 40 miles per hour zone on Bells Ferry Road. The driver, Demetrius Xavier Rumpf, ignored emergency lights and sirens, fleeing recklessly through multiple red lights. Rumpf's dangerous driving endangered public safety, prompting a high-speed pursuit. The vehicle had previously fled from Cherokee County Sheriff's deputies, adding to the urgency of the situation. Rumpf lost control near the I-575 South entrance, striking a traffic pole but continuing onto Ridgewalk Parkway. At the exit, he intentionally accelerated toward a deputy's patrol car, ramming it and knocking the deputy to the ground. Rumpf then fled on foot, leading officers on a chase. TFC Tenant deployed his Taser 7, incapacitating Rumpf and allowing officers to take him into custody without further incident.
Coming up to the right.
Rumpf, who had multiple active warrants and a history of fleeing law enforcement, was evaluated by Woodstock Fire Department. He was transferred to Cherokee County Sheriff's custody, facing charges including felony fleeing, aggravated assault on an officer, and reckless driving. While this case involved an active suspect, the next case took a surprising turn. A female deputy found herself under arrest, escalating the situation in an unexpected way.
I'm off duty at the...
You are? Okay, come right here.
On January 1, 2024, around 12:30 a.m., New Mexico State Police Officer Ramon Royale was conducting a DUI checkpoint on Pojoac del Norte in Albuquerque when a blue Chevy pickup pulled up. Officer Royale immediately noticed the odor of alcohol and the driver's slurred speech. The driver, identified as 43-year-old off-duty Bernalillo County Deputy Adrian C., admitted to consuming a couple glasses of wine. Royale initiated standard field sobriety tests to assess her impairment.
With your eyes only, okay? Don't move your head, okay? Don't move your head. Okay, go ahead and put your glasses back on. Did you want to keep those on? Your high heels?
I'd rather not.
Do you want to take them off for this part, and then you can put them back on once we're done?
During the field sobriety tests, Officer Royal observed 9 clues of impairment, including Adrian stepping off the line and using her arms for balance. Despite her cooperation, the results indicated she was unfit to drive. Royal informed Adrian she was under arrest for aggravated DWI. She refused a breath test, citing her rights, and was read the implied consent law, warning her of the consequences of refusal, including losing her driver's license for 1 year.
So who you with? Are you with BCSO or over here? Okay, go ahead and face my unit. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. So how come you're out here driving if you know that there's help for us and like you can drive and you can get stuff? So this is a sad moment for me right now, okay? I've never had to arrest another cop. How come you didn't call for a ride or something? Do you have any pockets on this? No. This the jacket? Oh, your jogging pants.
Adrian was transported to the Albuquerque State Police Office and later booked into the Metropolitan Detention Center on a misdemeanor count of aggravated DWI. She was released shortly after and placed on administrative leave by the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Department pending an internal investigation. The incident highlighted the challenges law enforcement officers face when dealing with impaired driving, even within their own ranks. While this officer's arrest highlighted the necessity of upholding the law, even for those tasked with enforcing it, the next case took a far more dramatic turn. A lady man led officers on a wild chase, escalating the situation to dangerous levels and leaving chaos in her wake. On January 3, 2025, around 2:30 a.m., Trooper Blaine Lucas observed a maroon Honda Odyssey van with no license plate weaving on Interstate 630 near mile marker number 3. The van accelerated to 102 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone, prompting Lucas to activate his emergency lights and sirens. The driver, later identified as Dennis Smith Jr., ignored the signals, running multiple red lights and re-entering the interstate at dangerous speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Smith lost control on South Spring Street, crashing into the front pillars of a building and two signs at 1616 South Spring Street. Smith fled on foot, but tripped, allowing Trooper Lucas to apprehend him. A broken methamphetamine pipe was found where Smith fell, and a baggie of suspected methamphetamine was discovered in the van.
Get on your fucking face! Get on your fucking face! Put your fucking hands behind your back! Shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry.
That was fucking retarded! Shut the fuck up! Nobody cares about you sorry! Get up! Get up! Wrecking my fucking car and shit! Get across the hood! Get across the fucking hood! Kick your feet apart! Lay down, damn it! Check that. Check the purse and shit. Lay down. Put your fucking head on the hood.
My head is on the hood.
No, it's fucking not. Shut up. I don't know where the passenger went. Who's your fucking passenger?
It wasn't a passenger.
Bullshit. Those two of y'all jumped out.
I swear it wasn't a passenger.
So you the only one?
Yes, sir.
Smith admitted to fleeing due to a suspended license and not wanting the van towed. He confessed to smoking methamphetamine 2 hours prior and claimed ownership of the pipe, but denied knowledge of the methamphetamine in the vehicle. Smith was medically cleared and booked into Pulaski County Detention Center, facing multiple charges, including felony fleeing, DWI, possession of methamphetamine, and reckless driving. As this suspect's attempt to evade cops led to multiple charges, the next case was no different. After an officer performed a classic pit maneuver, on October 15, 2024, troopers Robert Plyler and Corbin Freeman responded to assist Sherwood PD in a vehicle pursuit traveling west on I-30. The suspect, Jordan Norris, sped through a construction zone, prompting troopers to join the chase. Trooper Plyler executed a successful pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop. Norris refused to exit the car, leading to a felony takedown. Plyler removed Norris through the driver's side window, Sustaining a fractured finger in the process, Norris was pinned to the ground and taken into custody.
Show me your hand!
Stop when you see lights. Stop. Get your hand out. You're gonna get shot.
Hands up! Why would you hit my mama's car? Keep your hands out. Can I turn my mama's car? Keep your hands up. I don't got no...
Norris faced multiple charges, including felony fleeing, resisting arrest, and endangering public safety. Trooper Plyler received medical treatment for his injury at Baptist Health Medical Center, where X-rays confirmed a fracture in his left small finger. Norris's attempt to evade law enforcement, like others before him, ended in failure and serious legal consequences. This suspect was forcibly removed after refusing to comply, showcasing the dangers officers face. In the next case, things were no different, as another suspect's defiance led to a similar escalation. On August 8, 2024, at 1 a.m., Benton County Sheriff's Office pursued a vehicle traveling over 100 miles per hour on Highway 102. The suspect, Kimberly Andre Johnson, had previously evaded Bentonville PD. A Decatur officer spiked 3 of her tires near Crystal Lake Bridge, but she continued fleeing, swerving across lanes and resisting attempts to stop. Troopers attempted multiple tactical vehicle interventions, TVIs, but were initially unsuccessful as she drove erratically through Decatur.
Still going. North on 59.
After multiple failed TVIs, troopers successfully pinned Andre Johnson's vehicle on Highway 102, south of Grant Avenue. She attempted to drive off, spinning her tires and creating heavy smoke. Deputies surrounded her, busted the driver's side window, and forcibly removed her from the vehicle. Both her car and the patrol vehicle sustained damage during the confrontation. Andre Johnson was transported for medical evaluation and taken into custody.
Could be a female. Crossfire, one crossfire.
One or two.
Any other?
Andre Johnson faced charges including felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving with a suspended license, and refusal to submit to arrest. With a $50,000 bond, Her lengthy criminal history, including 5 DWIs, 7 license suspensions, and an escape from a mental health facility, highlighted her pattern of dangerous behavior. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. Stay tuned for more intense moments and real-life law enforcement action. Thanks for watching.